Blue Raiders of Middle Tennessee State are with us. Jaquan Raymond and Darnell Harris represent the student athletes. Head coach Kermit Davis is here as well, and we're going to ask him to make a statement on this game, and then we'll go to questions for all three gentlemen on the dais. Kermit, please.
Well, just your hats off, my hats off to Syracuse. Jim's team played terrific today. You know, we came out sluggish. We weren't physical, weren't mentally alert, ready to go. We got it back just with some physical plays to end this first half. Second half, kind of got the crowd back in it, and they just took over. Their length really bothered us around the goal. We couldn't get anything in there, and I just thought their perimeter players are absolutely terrific in the open floor. So our team will not be remembered by this. I think I told these guys they've got a firm legacy and history of our school and the history of this tournament, and that's what we'll be judged on.
Questions on the right-hand side. Thank you.
For Kermit or Jaquan, how much did it hurt you guys when he got his fourth foul, and how did that kind of impact the offense, I guess?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Jaquan.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You go first, and Jaquan go.
To me, I think that was a turning point in the game because we didn't really have a true point guard in the game, and me getting that fourth foul, I was kind of mad at myself more than anything because I knew I wanted to be in that fight with my team and go down the way we did, but I can't control what the refs call.
Yeah, I thought it was critical. Jaquan has really kind of been the rock of our team the last couple weeks with the loss of Jacob Ivory, our point guard, and it hurt us. I thought it hurt the flow. I don't think it determined the outcome because Syracuse was so good today, but it did. It was a big foul for us.
Joe Rexrow, Detroit Free Press. For Darnell and Jaquan, how different is that zone in person versus what you saw on film and preparing for this game?
Darnell first, please, then Jaquan.
I mean, we knew the zone was good, but, playing live out there against it, they do a good job denying the wing, playing up on the wings. They play the middle. Their wings are long. Their bigs are athletic. I feel like we just couldn't score over their length, and we couldn't make shots, so it bothered us a lot today.
As for the zone, we really just settled for a lot of outside shots and early in that game, and the zone really bothered us getting the ball from wing to the corner because most of our plays go from wing to corner. So we tried our best to get the ball to the high post and attack the rim, but their length really bothered us tonight.
Jesse Doherty from the Daily Orange. For Kermit, it seemed like Tyler Lydon was the guy who most regularly kind of was a tough matchup down low for you guys, especially on switches. I mean, what was he doing to be effective against?
Yeah, I mean, he's a lottery pick in time. I mean, he's something. I saw him in the Bahamas tournament just casually watching Syracuse, and I mean, he just does so many skill levels so high, and he looks like he's just so young still, and you imagine him in 3 or 4 years. But he's got skill level. I thought he competed hard today, I mean, he rebounded it, and it was just really hard to score over him.
Go ahead, right here. Thank you.
Yeah, for Kermit, I guess same question for you about the zone. You obviously prepared for it. You knew what they were going to do. Were there any wrinkles in there, or is it just a little different when it's?
Yeah, it's just when it's live. And everybody that we talk to, and you can tell, you've got to get in the game to really feel it. I mean, you really do. I mean, you can try to do it in practice, but you can't with the length that they have when they're out and up and just, their length around the goal. I thought we got the ball in some really good spots around the goal. We couldn't even get to the foul line. We only got to the foul line 8 times, and got the ball within 10 feet of the goal. They do a great job with it. I mean, they do. Their concepts are great, and it really is. You've got to beat them in a low-scoring game.
Back right. Thank you.
Coach Davis, a moment ago you said that your team won't be defined by today, that their legacy in the NCAA tournament is solidified. What is that legacy?
Well, they're just a team that, Marty, about 3 weeks ago, I mean, had 2 or 3 really hard injuries, and to kind of go through the conference tournament like we did, and to have the matchup and be that big of underdog against Michigan State. And I think that'll be the legacy, I mean, that was a great thrill. It was great for our university. It was great for our players. We're going to forget this one really, really quick, Marty, and move on.
Kermit, noticed after the handshake line, you came around and had quite a talk there with Jim Boeheim. What was said in that conversation?
Well, Jim Boeheim, he's a guy that I've admired for a long, long time. And I just think that, he just talked about us and our run. He had some great compliments about our team and how we've played, and I just wished him the best of luck in the tournament.
Yes, stay there.
Okay. Come back at you, Kermit, again with, you mentioned, we've talked before the game about what another week might do for this program, but as you said, you got this win Friday. What do you think this sets you up for moving forward?
Well, you know, it's the end of the year. I think it'll help in recruiting. It'll help sure our fan base, hopefully ticket sales for next year. I think we've got a really good team. We're going to miss these 3 seniors tremendously, but I think we'll have a good base of players for next year. I think just kind of the brand of Middle Tennessee being out there helps our whole university.
Anything else for the Blue Raiders? All right, gentlemen, thank you very
guys.
much.
Thank you.